Hello, welcome to Family Therapy Podcast channel. My name is George Chacha. Family Therapy Podcast channel is a channel that seeks to explain and describe matters pertaining marriage and family. In this episode, I will be talking about refusing to hate your partner. Refusing to hate your partner. This involves a very, very conscious decision as to whether to hate or to love your partner. And therefore, it is not by accident that we find ourselves wherever we are. It is a choice that we have made. Love and wisdom are very, very critical components in marriage. Besides love, of course, we need wisdom. Wisdom helps us navigate around slippery bends. Wisdom helps us bear the cross of the other person, or rather to kind of know the formula to use when we are faced with difficult situations. Therefore, love as it is, we realize that love is a process. It's a continuous process, it's not just an event. And love, like any material or any component that we have acquired, kind of seems to always be in most cases really, be on a downward trend. So that love is hot today. 5, 6, 7, 10 years down the line, this love, if not handled with wisdom, with knowledge, and with caution, it kind of fades away. Just like a beautiful dress loses its colors, fades away with time. Marriage, if not appropriately handled, also seems to fade away. And therefore, we have to constantly work out about our love. And then the other component that is very, very critical is the aspect of wisdom. And how does wisdom come in marriage? You have found yourself in a relationship with another person who you met when both of you are adults, and that means that you came together with the hope that maybe you will change him or her to fit into your expectations. But what we forget is that marriage or relationship has never changed someone. It's not even supposed to change someone. It is supposed to reinforce you, to fulfill you, to actually magnify your behavior and your character. So once we are in recognition of this, then we will need wisdom to handle this behavior, to handle these characters with caution. Because if we can't navigate around these tricky moments, then we are most likely to lose it. So wisdom is equally very, very important. Then the other very, very important component that will actually help you make a decision not to hate your partner is that aspect of forgiveness. You are dealing with a human being. We are weak. We are susceptible to temptations. We are susceptible to getting angry. We are susceptible to psychological effects. What we encounter at work, what we encounter in our daily life, and all these things can change our personality. They can change our mood. And therefore, it comes to a point when you realize that this is too much, yet that is where you are called even more. You need to forgive. The aspect of forgiving doesn't mean that you are agreeing with the bad aspect or the negative aspect of your partner, but it simply means that you have the power, you have the strength, you have the resilience not to break because of someone else's behavior, someone's character. Therefore, you will come to that point when you have to forgive, not because you agree with him or with her, but because of the greater good. So forgiveness gives you the strength. It kind of forgiveness kind of helps you free yourself. It sets you free from the codes that your partner would use to control your mood, to control your happiness, to control your well-being. So when you forgive, it simply gives you strength, an inner strength. It lessens the burden. They say that love is lighter than hatred. Then the other aspect that is also very, very critical when you choose, when you are choosing or making a decision not to hate your partner, is basically that aspect of understanding. At the end of it all, just know that this is a weak person. This is a human being who is man, okay, like they say, human is to err, and it will come to a point when you just have to assume, not necessarily that you are overlooking it, you are overshadowing it, but basically giving time to understand, to accept him or her with all those weaknesses, and hope for a dialogue. As long as there is room for dialogue, healthy dialogue, not dialogue or conversation, communication that is based on anger and bitterness and like verbal fighting, but that moment when your partner with your request will actually heed to your call for dialogue, then give it a time, because it is only during fruitful, friendly and peaceful, calm kind of dialogue that all these things will come onto table. Otherwise, thank you for watching this channel. Choose not to hate your partner. Recognize the weaknesses in him, the weaknesses in her. Give dialogue a chance. Come together so frequently and raise the issues with a lot of love, not violently, not like I'm superior, I am right and you are wrong, because at the end of it all, it takes two people to realize conflict. Otherwise, thank you. And if you have liked the show, if you have liked this talk, click the like button and subscribe. Let us keep the dialogue going. Possibly you have more points that you can also add, your experience, your personal experience that you can add to help other people strengthen their marriages, build a healthy marriage, and let us keep this conversation moving. Thank you for watching.